Hello, beautiful people. I hope y'all having a beautiful life. So I got on here to just tell y'all a little bit more about myself. Why I speak up. Why I'm not afraid. Um, why I don't care about anybody thinking I'm crazy. I get my strength from God. I truly have faith in God that God will provide and do what He say He will do. Cause He's never like failed me. Yes, He's put me through a lot of hard lessons that I did not like. Yes, He's chastised me. Yes, I've been through a lot of pain, a lot of strife, a lot of trials and tribulations. Just hell and back. You know, um, I have yet to experience what like true love is like with a physical person, but the love that God gives me is enough. And the love that I give myself is enough. You know, I'm a warrior for the Lord. I'm a warrior. My soul was made for this. There have been times that I didn't think I could keep going. I didn't think that I could push forward because the pain sometimes was so severe. But when you created for something and you trust in God, even when your faith get weak, because you like, Lord, why? Why are you allowing this? Why are you allowing this? But you just gotta like, I don't know, I kept finding strength to just like keep pushing, just like, man, when you show up for me, Lord, the world gonna know. When you show up for me, people will believe in you again. When you show up for me, you're gonna show everybody that you are God of all gods, Lord of all lords, the creator of all and everything. And I want to sit back and just admire that within itself. To know that everything I knew, everything that God's given me, every revelation, every word that He's given me, everybody else can see that all the time it was God. I'm fearless because God created me, instilled in me to be fearless. Do I ever get scared about some things? Absolutely. And when I do, I go to God with it. Because it may be something I've never experienced before. So your first experience, you don't know how to take it. You don't know how to like, take it in. But once you take it in and you go with God, you just be like, that's nothing. And as far as like, like people thinking I have like a mental illness, I don't worry about that because God said He got me. And God told me I got something for that. He told me what He got for that for people who could even come at me with that. And I'm not gonna say it here because it's gonna be used for a certain situation that He showed me. But I just love God, y'all. God has just been my everything. God's never failed me. He's had my back. When I look around and I don't see anyone in my life who has had my back but always wanted something from me, you know, and wasn't a giver, or someone who was using me or mistreating me or lying on me or manipulating me or abusing me, in any form, way, or fashion. And I look around and some people be like, oh, she don't have nobody. I got I got God, baby, and I got my ancestors. And whether y'all want to believe that, for the non-believers, for the ones who ain't tapped in, for whomever you are, when you got God and you got your ancestors, you got everything. Because they can see everything before you see it. You know what I'm saying? They see the unseen. They help guide you out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I truly am a sacrificial lamb of God. You know, on this journey, you have to get to a point where you're not afraid to die. And I'm not saying that God will allow anyone to harm you. You feel what I'm saying? But you just have to get to that point. Because when you get to that point, you're more braver. You're more stronger. Because the worst thing someone can do to you is harm you and you die from it. Or you suffer. Or someone try to, you know, do some stuff to you. Not that I had a lot of stuff done to me. But as long as you with God, God got you. God not gonna let nothing happen to you. You feel what I'm saying? God not gonna let you. God not gonna let nothing happen to you. And I'm not gonna say that you're not gonna go through stuff. You're gonna go through stuff. It's just what it is. You're gonna go through stages where you think you crazy until you realize you're very sane. You know? You're more saner than the people who say that you're insane, because they're lost in the sauce and they don't know the truth. Their truth is a fiction, you know, written by society and what society's beliefs are and what the society wants you to believe. For those who do not follow God, those who are not awakened, and those who are awakened that serve the enemy, they already know the truth. So they just give you a narrative for you to follow, and you think that that's the truth. But all along, they know that they're feeding you a false narrative. And that would be insane, right? Because you're following something somebody else says instead of going on your journey to find out the real truth. So that's why I do it. And I want justice. I want justice not for just me. I want justice for my sisters and brothers. And I want to see the world be better. And I know I can't change the world, but hopefully I could just shine like a little bit of light in the world to give somebody else hope to keep going. To give somebody an answer to a question. To let them see what faith look like. To let them know that God loved them no matter what. It don't matter about if you gay, you straight. It ain't about that. Because you are who you are, because God created you to be that way. It has nothing to do with that. God doesn't look at us like that. We only do that. We only, want to put labels on people and point the finger and, talk about people behind their back and down people because they're different. They're unique. And some people don't understand, overstand, or understand that. People are always criticizing things that they do not understand, or overstand. They criticize, they look at it, they stare. It's just like going to a place where there's no blacks and it's all whites. And maybe that place that you go to never seen a black person. They're gonna stare because you're like a creature to them, like an alien, because they've never seen it. It's just the way the world is. There's no excuse for it though. And what you can do is stop being a part of the ignorance, by learning these lessons and getting this knowledge that's being given to you, from God through me and other people. You don't have to believe it. No one's forcing you to, right? But if you do want to grow and you want something else to embark on, take a journey to see if it's real, I would definitely say do it. I'm not going to lie to you again. I'll never lie to you, excuse me, and tell you that this journey is easy. Never. It's hard as shit. It's painful. You get broken down, built back up, go through strife. The devil and his people attack you, especially when they see your light shining, because you fall in the crowd because your light is not shining. You look like darkness to the demonic spirits. They're not going to be like trying to attack you, but as soon as you awaken and your light starts shining, yeah, they're coming for you. But the beautiful thing is you're going to realize who's always been in your life that's against you, who ain't never really had your back. Things that you had questions about that you didn't understand. God's gonna show you. God's the truth, the way, and the light. The light side of God is the truth, the way, and the light. So he's gonna give you the truth. He's gonna show you the way, and he's gonna shine the light in the darkness on what the truth is that's hidden from you. So you can have a better life. So you won't be around people who stabbing you in the back silently, who smile in your face, but really your whole enemy. You feel what I'm saying? And some of the shit gonna hurt you. Because when you done been through stuff in your life and you just don't understand, and you start losing faith, thinking that there's no God, there's no God, there's no God, he don't love me. Why did he let this happen to me? Why did he let that happen to me? God try to show you the truth through awakening you. He's like, baby, it's not me. It's the dark side, which is the dark side of God. But like I said, they're one and the same, but two separate. Without light, without dark, you can't have light. Without light, you can't have dark. It's just what it is. We all got it in us. It just has to exist, okay? So it's not God's fault that, darkness was created first. Out of darkness came light. It's just what it is. But the light side of God wants to shine the light into the darkness to show you the truth. Okay? He want to show you why, maybe you was mistreated as a child, or why somebody, robbed you or whatever. He want to show you that it's a setup. It's secret societies, baby, that work against the light. This word is not corrupt just for no reason. It didn't just become corrupt just because it's just like, oh, we're going to wave a magical wand and make it corrupt. There are people that are in high places that are very well aware of the corruption because they're the ones who causing it. There are people in high positions that are well aware how this world operates. They're connected to spirituality. They know that they're the ones causing it. Because if everybody woke up, or too many people woke up, then they'll wake up to the truth. And then they'll try to overthrow people. You feel what I'm saying? They'll try to, the world starts standing up for themselves, in the traumas and all of that stuff that they've been going through that's been weighing them down. That's why the light exists, so the light can help you see the world that you live in, see who's behind things. You see what I'm saying? The power of the world and the rulers is because they have the secret, right? And you never knew the secret. You never knew the secret, but they've always had the secret. That's how they're able to do the things they do, rule, cause corruption, be evil, all of the injustice. They're causing it. They have the secrets, and they don't want you to have the secret sauce. But God gonna give you the secret sauce and all the ingredients. You feel me? That's how it works. And yes, maybe you may become one of those people who get gang stalked. But God with you. And through that, you learn how to be more fearless. See, you can't become fearless without going through something. You can't, because how are you going to become fearless if you don't be put in that space, in that spot, in that position to experience the fear first, to see that you can conquer it, to stand in your power and know that God is with you. And if God is all and everything, who can be against that? Who could be against it? Right? Who? So when you go through this battle, yeah, it's painful, it hurts, and it's scary sometimes. But think about it like this. Everything that you go through is to help build you up stronger. And some people may be like, well, how is it going to build me up strong if it's beat me down? Well, sometimes you got to get beat down to be able to get back up and fight. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to get tired of being beat down, right? You're going to get tired of you like, well, every time I do this, I get beat down. Well, every time you do that, you get beat down. So stop doing that and get back up and do something different. You see what I'm saying? And then when you do something different at work, you got your fist up, spiritual. You got your spiritual fist up. You're ready to fight. You're ready to fight the spiritual battle. You feel what I'm saying? The whole world could be against you. The whole world could be It could be, let's say, 4 billion people in the world, and only 1 billion is on the same walk that you walking. Right? So they got 3 billion people that's against you. But guess what? You got the creator who created all of them. The 3 billion and the 1 billion. You feel what I'm saying? With one you. You feel me? With one you. And all that strength that the creator has, he gonna give it to you. He gonna say, walk by faith, not by sight. I'm with you, my child. I got you. Believe in me. Do you believe in me? And sometimes you're going to get them hits. And you're going to be like, God, like, what? Why are you letting them do that to me? God has reasons. And I'm going to tell you what I learned. Why God allowed, people to, like, do witchcraft on me. I had the experience to know what it felt like. I would have never knew. Because, like I said, I'm not into that shit. I had to know. Literally every time God would teach me, he would use the attacks that they were putting on me. He was teaching me how I feel. He would literally taught me, like, what is voodoo? What is black magic? What is a death spell? What is love spell? Like, he'll let me feel. He'd be like, that's a love spell. They're trying to cause you a heart attack. They're trying to make your mind messed up. They're trying to make you have mental health. Like, he would be on it. I did not like going through it. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay. I didn't like going through it. But after it was all said and done, I understood it. But then, even God, through all that, he helped me be stronger through all of that. And then he said, and I even hear him saying, my child, what a strong person you are. You have fought many battles and won many wars. Look how powerful you are. You can't imagine how many people came against you. One you. And that is the God in you. That is the God in you. You are in me as I am in you. I love you too, Lord. You're going to make me cry. I don't want to cry. I just don't want to cry sometimes. If I had to do it over again, I would do it. I am tired of the injustice in this world. I am tired of seeing innocent people get murked. I am tired of people putting a fist up, and some of the ones that's behind it. I am tired of it. I am tired of seeing my sisters and brothers put their hands up in the air with no gun and then end up being murked. And they're not resisting. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the enemy lying on people, setting them up, putting innocent people in prison. I'm tired of seeing children and people trafficked. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing the misuse of authority. And by God, if I gotta motherfucking die for it, if that's what God want me to do to make a change, the fuck I will. If it can make a change in the world, make people better, I shall stand. And I shall stand proud. And I shall stand with honor, dignity, truth. I will have morals. And I will have integrity. And that is who Just is. That is who I am. And if no one can see that, the trueness in me, well, that's you. That's your darkness. We have struggled too long in this world. Too much injustice has been done. There's not enough love in the world to even keep some of us going. Some of us are taking ourselves off, and no one give a freak. They don't care. You're just another number. I care. I care. And God cares. I can't change the world. I can only do what I can do. But I know my sisters and brothers out there feel the same way that I do. They tired of it. They're tired of the attacks, the lies, the setups, the stealing, the thieving, the criminal activity. They tired of it. Can't even let your babies go outside and play, because they got somebody out there who ain't heal their shit, who want to snatch up children and do things to kids. Or some woman walking, somebody want to pull them in a van and send them to a whole nother country to traffic them out. Use them as a SCX toy because of the perversions that they haven't even healed. And think it's okay. Think, oh, I could pay a little money. I'm gonna beat this lady. I'm gonna, this woman, she this, she that, drug them up, shoot them up. It's too much. It's too much. I am tired of looking at it. I'm tired of seeing it. And the only reason why this is going on because y'all, dark people, evil people, y'all don't want to heal. But you think it's okay to go mess with the innocent? Why y'all don't mess with each other? That's what I understand. Why y'all got all these people in your cults and all over the damn world in these secret ass societies that do all this evil and crime? Y'all could just mess with each other. Y'all want to do some freaky shit? Do it to each other. Y'all want to see how it feels to take people out? Why y'all don't do it to each other? Why y'all messing with everybody else? Make it make sense. You got all these people that's in your little cult, not a little big cult, but you steady messing with people who just like minding their own damn business. Make it make sense. Oh, God said it because the light has everything that they want, that they feel empty to. They're constantly walking the earth feeling empty, never feeling fulfilled, never knowing truly who they are. And when they see a light as bright as you, they go towards it because you got something that they want to make them feel better. When all they gotta do is the damn work, but they don't want to. Don't want to do the work. Just want to continue being evil and committing crimes and putting it on the innocent and feeling good about it. And you still gonna feel empty after you do all of that. You're gonna have that little joy for one moment. Oh, we won. And then you're gonna go right back to feeling empty as fuck. You're never gonna feel fulfilled all your life. You're never gonna feel like you're actually successful. You're gonna look like it. You're gonna act like it. You're gonna talk the talk, but you really ain't never walked the fucking walk. You're going to always feel like there's no soul inside of you. Because you are soulless. You are. And that's the truth. But I just got on here for a few moments. Just to tell y'all a little bit more about me. Why I care so much. I'm not going to stress myself out about nothing, this walk. But I'm going to do what God tells me to do. I've always had a voice. I've always been strong. I lost my voice because I didn't know I had enemies around me. I became very much weak. Forgot who I was. Let people play me. Mess over me. But that girl back. And I come to win this war too. For the Lord. Me and God. His children. Together we stand, divided we fall. And we standing on it. Bye, beautiful people. people. Bye.